Hello, my friends. Well, Happy New Year. Happy 2019. 2019 is going to be an amazing year. I have a really good, I don't know, I have a sixth sense. It's like on the stock market. But I have a feeling this year is going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing year. So, stick to it. Stick to the winners. Stick to the positive people. Okay? Now, go on the internet. I just had fun because the market was closed. God, it's so boring. It's so lonely when the market is closed. What do I do? Anyway, so looking at a lot of these videos that are popping up here and there, all these self-made guys who've learned everything and made billions trading from nothing and just are so great that, they're going to teach you everything. But where's their performance? This is a question I would ask myself. Why pay $1,000 to a guy who's going to teach you how to trade, right? And most of it is very complicated. And I can tell you that trading is very stressful. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I did it for 15 years in trading rooms, and I burnt out. I mean, I couldn't take it anymore. I really couldn't take it anymore. So, yeah, you can't do it. You gotta. That's why I've been working. I mean, you know, the story of my life is to make. This is before I die, and I'm very healthy, so I've got plenty of time. So don't worry, I'm gonna be bothering you a long, long time. The story is I want to make a perfect machine that can trade. Now, with my rules. I'm not going to invent anything. I went to university for 7 years and worked 15 years at banks. I'm not going to invent anything. I'm not a startup. I'm not a guy that just started, playing around, Googled stuff like most of these guys. Now, what do these guys do? This is for you. You can do what you want, okay? You spend thousands of dollars, you learn the techniques, engulfing patterns, all this kind of stuff. Great, okay. These are techniques from 1930, okay? It's nothing new. So you can look that up yourself. But, okay, you're paying a lot of money for that. These guys are great talkers, and you get all excited and all that. But what are they? Have you seen them trade? Have you seen them? Do they actually show you what you do? I mean, all these writers that have best-selling books that have 600 pages on how to trade. Okay, very hard to get through these days. Maybe 20 years ago it was interesting, but most of it hasn't changed. Nothing's been invented since the 40s or 50s. I mean, everything you're seeing, Fibonacci, patterns, or whatever, the most recent things are from the Japanese because we didn't follow them. I mean, they invented the candle, they invented the Heikinashi, they invented Renko. These are amazing techniques. Ishimoku, which is, 1 2 minute way to look at the market. It's quite an amazing thing. Okay, this is the most recent stuff. I mean, we're talking about machine language, but you show me somewhere affordable a machine language trading machine that works. I haven't found any. I'm looking all the time. I'd love to have one. But I've got 5 robots, and basically these robots are my rules, the rules that I followed. And as a human being, it's hard to do every day. It's hard to get up every day. Directional trading is the most difficult thing. You'd think buying or selling is easy. It's not. Every time you buy, you go wrong. As one guy said, I'm the worst trader in the world. All I have to do is pick buy or sell, and that's how most big traders that I know, the ones I call every Monday, by the way, to get the feeling on the market, which nobody else can give you because I worked in these banks and these are still my friends. And they manage billions, some of them millions, and they're pretty talented people. And when they tell you that, I think today the feeling is around here, and they get This is the interbank market, okay? Interbank market is run by about 5 banks, and they control everything. If you have contacts in those 5 banks, you know everything that's going on. Retail is always wrong. Hate to tell you that. It's shown on like IG Market, 79% of people lose money. They have to show it on the front page now. That's why they're trying to be a bit more transparent. Now, what does that tell you? So you go and spend thousands of dollars and you ignore my products because I don't know why. Because some trolls, trolls are haters. They're fans too, so I have a lot of fans. But um, this is my performance for the last 4 months. This is not a lie. This is my performance. This is my growth. This is my growth. Okay? There are drawdowns. Yeah. But it's based on an account. I started with $200. There's about $2,000 in there now. And so what? If I risk $1,000, it's on paper. You know, equity's on paper. It's like accounting. It's like saying your house is worth $500 when somebody offers you $500 for your house, but you know your house is worth. You wait a couple of years, it's going to be $1,000 or whatever. This is in Siberia because here houses are a bit more expensive. And I say Siberia because the Russians have been the worst at buying. Russians, Brazilian, and an Austrian. And I love Austria. You know, it's a really nice place because I love classical music. But you do have some people with shady pasts there. I won't get into it. What they did to the French was not very nice. So, I don't like this guy spewing all over my products before we took action. And you'll notice that I'll just tell you one thing. A lot of these trolls that came back, you know, they're not trolls. They're people with psychological problems. There are people that they're stalkers, and we have new cyber laws. And strangely enough, some of the names that you have seen all over my pages have disappeared. Disappeared. Legally disappeared, right? So be careful what you wish for. So anyway, haters are fans. Okay, okay. This is my performance. Now, next year is going to be an amazing year. It's going to be an amazing year because I'm going to keep on doing this. And you know, while this has happened, you know what happened? Cryptocurrencies dropped by half. People are saying it's going to go to 2,000. Okay, that was never supposed to happen, right? U.S. market, first time in 10 years, has dropped 14%. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oil market, lowest 50% drop in oil. And I could go on and on. NASDAQ, French market. Where have you been able to put your money? Commodities. Where have you been able to put your money? Now look at this performance. Say what you want, okay? Say what you want. This is 4 months. This is actual growth. This is from MT4. This is no lying. This is no me trying to teach you things. This is me showing you numbers. And you know what's exciting next year? I'm going to be quoted. I'm going to be quoted on an exchange. I've been working on this for a while. So this kind of performance, you'll be able to see on an exchange. Hopefully I'll get to the top of the exchange and I'll get a lot of investors. I'm talking millions of dollars. So, you know, I'm ambitious. Stick to me. Stick to me. And Merry Christmas, 2019, a great, great year if you follow a positive person like me. Somebody who knows what he's doing. 15 years in banks, 7 years in university. Remember that. When you see the next time, oh, how did you start? And they're all proud of this. How do you start? Oh, you know, I just started, I was in Iraq and, you know, bombs flying everywhere. I took out my laptop. Thank you for your service. But that's not how you learn trading. I mean, you might be very good at drawing, butterflies and things like that. Terrific talent. You're a good talker. Okay, many of those. But where's your performance? Show me 1 year. Show me 2 years. Show me 4 months. Show me 1 month. Go on, show me. Then I'll buy you $1,000 program. And even then, you delegate it to somebody else. So anyway, a lot of you fall for this, and you spend how many thousands of dollars have you spent? Think realistically. Look at life. How many thousands of dollars have you spent on robots, on training, on paying for videos, subscriptions you didn't need, stuff you can find free on the internet if you take plenty of time. Well, I do this all day, so I have plenty of time to find stuff. But, here it is. 2019, an amazing year. Follow the winners. Happy New Year.